Hi there. Now we will look at how to make filters. In any module inside Simply, you have the option in the list views, and the list view that would be something like this, where you have a list of records to make a filter. And the filters are found under this button here, and there would be some existing filters already, and you can add new ones. And a filter can be used for a combination of things. Both, it can of course be a real-time segment of the data that you would like to see. So maybe you would want to see all organizations in a specific geography, or you would want to see existing customers, or invoices that has not been paid as of yet, or something similar. And at the same time, you also define which columns you want to see in this list view. So let's make a new list view here just to show you the idea. So click on the plus button, and you are now to give the list view a name. Our new filter, we'll call it. And as you can see here, a lot of columns have been selected. I find that to be a little too much, so I'm going to say, okay, let's remove the website, primary phone, blah 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 blah, and limit the number of fields so it's easy to review. And maybe we would say that we also want to know who's responsible within our organization. So once I've defined this, I can say I can set this as my default view, my default list or filter. So the next time I go to this specific module, this list will be loaded if it's set as default. I can also bring this list forward in the metrics on the dashboard. I could also, if I wanted to, add some conditions to this list or filter. So in this example, let's say that we are adding some conditions and we are saying that organization names would have to contain sure, as I saw that one of the organizations has that name. And as with any other of the conditions, as you've seen in some of the other videos, when you select a field here, depending on what the field type is, you'll have different options here. So in this case, for instance, if we take the annual revenue, then you can say, okay, I only want to show customers, organizations where the annual revenue is greater than a certain amount. So you can, depending on the type of field that you are using in your condition, your options will be different. So for instance, a text field will include examples such as it contains a part of text or it does not contain text, it's empty, it's not empty, whatever, whereas a value would be greater than, less than, and so on. We'll just remove this, and as the last option here, you can choose to share the list. So if you have colleagues that you would like to share it with or other user groups, you can just select them here. In our case, we'll just keep it to ourselves. And saving this, having made this our default view now means that we will be seeing this view. So you can see the different columns we've selected, including the responsible with the very app name and the organization name. A small tip here being that if you quickly want to reorganize the columns, you can just click the columns here, and in this case, maybe I would want to add the website again. And as usual, you have your drag and drop, and we'll update the list. And now you can see the website being represented here. Should you want to edit this list, then you can always go under the list and click edit. Note that this is my list. I created this. So this is one I can manage and edit, whereas some of the other lists may be created by other users. But I'm going to edit this list. And maybe I'm going to, let's say, remove the billing country and say our very new filter. Save it again. And the page will reload with our very new filter with those the fewer columns represented. And of course, you can always go back and say, okay, I want to go back to see another list and all of those that are shared with you from other users of the system. So that's it for lists and filters this time. Again, let us know if you have any other questions. Bye.